13-minute mark, second half, it's a tie game. And thought the difference was going from 13-30 to 11-11. Like they went on like a 9-0 run. And I thought that was the game right there. And then they created separation, the next two 4-minute wars. But our guys battled. I thought we got fatigued at the end. And I think the thing that Kentucky does so well, they put so much pressure on you, transition and rebounding. And eventually at some point you're going to make a mistake. And they had that separation right there. But, we came in here expected to win. We believed we could win. We knew we had to make shots to do it. And I think positive out of this whole thing, what Oscar get? 6 offensive rebounds. So we held them 3 under his offensive rebound average. But they got a great team. And they're going to continue to get better and better throughout the course of the year. But appreciate Coach Calipari for playing us. We had a tough time scheduling this year. And, they were one of 2 high major schools that would agree to play us, so I appreciate the opportunity.
Coach, Oscar had the early foul trouble, and yet Kentucky really owned the boards on you guys. What did you see there? How did they do that without Oscar?
Yeah, I thought, he played a minute and a half in the first half, and as a coach, you're like, okay, here we go, right? And, our thought coming in was we had a mismatch on our offensive end to have him guard Jason Carter. And felt we went at him a couple times, to get him in foul trouble. And, those 50-50 balls, those long rebounds in the second half. And, coming in, our game plan was to, help off of Brooks. Wheeler's so good getting downhill. Tshiebwe's rolling. You got Grady on the backside. So you have to give up something and give him credit. He hit probably 6, 7, 17-foot jump shots. And that was something we were willing to give up.
Coach Boals, Aiden Crowley, WUB. BVP was a warrior tonight, played nearly the whole game. What can you say about his fight in this one and his contribution to the team?
Yeah, he's a phenomenal person. He graduated in 3 years, has his master's degree, starting another master's degree, first team academic All-American, ultimate teammate. I love him to death. And, he's a big reason for where we are, what we're doing, and what we did last year. And I think he does a great job of staying positive, keeping our guys together. He's a tough matchup for most people. I thought late in the game they started switching everything, which kind of stagnated us. First half we got some good looks and post entries. Second half, they made some good adjustments. But he's an All-American, person.
Coach, Jack Gluckler from the Post. You guys only scored 19 points in the second half, and like you said, Kentucky made some good adjustments. What kind of contributed to just like the slowdown on your offense? Was it fatigue? Was it Kentucky's adjustments? What was it?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of both, Jack. I think we got some good looks. We just didn't hit them. And Mark Sears, who's a phenomenal player and going to be a great player for us, got in the paint sometimes, and their length, you can't simulate their length and athleticism. But, I thought the switching to what they did, slowed us down from a pace and space standpoint. And like I said, I think it's a mixture of fatigue, what they did to us defensively. But, I was, without looking at the second half, I was happy with some of the looks we got.
Anyone else? Okay, John.
Coach Calipari talked about his team getting tested early in the season. Where do you think your team provided the most stiffest tests?
Yeah, it's when you play games, everyone's different, right? And our matchup is we have a 4 and a 5 who can really skilled, can shoot the 3. So they had to make some adjustments to it, which they did. And I think coming in, our game plan was to try to get the ball inside, play inside out, get some movement. And we were 8 for 24. Very easily could have been 14 for 24. If you do that, that's a different game. But when fatigue kicks in, which I thought it did, our shots were short. But really proud of our guys executing, and I wish them the best of luck the rest of the year.
Coach, talk about the pressure that Wheeler put on you outside. He's a dual guard. He did sort of a pest all over the floor. Talk about him.
Yeah, I think their pressure is really more to speed you up, maybe to wear you down. But we had 5 turnovers, so the pressure, the trapping really didn't bother us from that standpoint. But when you have to consistently go against 94 feet, which we'll see, throughout the course of the year, and he's quick. I mean, he's quick laterally, he's quick, with the ball in his hands, and but I thought we did a great job, with 5 turnovers. Proud of that aspect.
Jeff, Joe Collins, WAB Public Media. One of the players that really stood out for Kentucky in the second half was Ty Washington. He had 20 points, he had 11 rebounds and 5 assists. What kind of challenges did he make for you guys defensively, and just how he could move around the floor and move the ball around?
Yeah, coming in, we didn't think he was a great shooter. He's more slasher driver, and he's so shifty, with the basketball. I mean, he's a pro. And he is a great complimentary guy, four-wheeler who puts so much pressure on, driving downhill. You got Grady, who you got to lock onto so he doesn't get any open threes. You got Toshibwe rolling. So I think he's a great piece for him. And, like I said, we were kind of worried about, Wheeler, Grady, and Toshibwe coming in, knowing that, Ty was going to get some points, and, he's a great one-on-one player, hit some tough shots. We wanted to try to make him work for, what he got, but, Grady was 0 for 2, 0 for 1. That's something we wanted to take away. And, you can't take away everything.